In this video, you're going to learn how to fix plosives in your audio recordings. Plosives are those windy sounds that you get when you record p and b sounds. And we're going to learn how to fix those in whatever DAW you're using. So I'm going to show you how to fix them with just the stock tools that come with your digital audio workstation. Then I'm going to show you how to fix them using iZotope RX. That's kind of the easy method. But then if you don't have any paid tools at all, I'm going to show you how to fix them in Audacity as well for free. So first, let's take a listen to this example here that has a plosive in it.
Exactly. We really can't complain.
So a little bit of a bass swell here, but the main plosive we're looking at is this P here from complain.
Can't complain.
So first, let's think about what exactly a plosive is. What is the problem here that we're trying to fix? So you can see just from looking at the waveform that it's really large. It's a spike in the level. So it's a spike in level we're fixing.
Can't complain.
And also the plosive comes from the lower end of the frequency spectrum. So we want to cut out some of the low end and we want to reduce some of the level. So let's go for those two fixes there. Let's just cut out the plosive itself. Whichever DAW you're using, this will work, and let's just bring that down. Let's call it 6 dB. And then just crossfade that in so we don't get any pops or clicks when it changes, or any harsh changes in level there. Let's have a listen to it now.
We really can't complain.
So it's already much less harsh just from reducing the level there, but we want to get rid of some of that bass as well. So I'm going to open up the audio suite. Whichever EQ you have access to, you'll be able to sort this. And yeah, it's normally right down the bottom there. Let's have a listen actually to what this EQ is doing.
Can't complain, 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 can't complain.
That's where it is. Yeah, around 60, 70 hertz. So let's bring that down. Don't want to remove all the bass ideally, but even if you do have to remove quite a lot of the bass, it's only in this tiny little bit of audio here, so it's not going to suddenly sound like it's void of any low end. Bring it down by a lot. Let's go for 8 dB to start and then render that. Let's have a listen to it now.
Exactly. We really can't complain.
It's much less harsh. Let's compare the two now.
We really can't complain. We really can't complain.
And there you have it. So just two little tweaks and we've fixed that plosive with the same tools that you would find in any DAW. Now let's see how we can fix a plosive using iZotope RX. So we've got another example here. If you don't know what iZotope RX is, it's a plugin suite that lets you do all sorts of fixes. So you can see here that it's got these individual plugins for each one. So I'm on iZotope RX 7 at the moment, but whichever version you're using, it's going to be pretty much the same process. So you want the deplosive tool, obviously. So you've got three main parameters on deplosive. You've got sensitivity here. That's how sensitive it is to finding the plosives. Strength is how much it's going to attenuate the plosives by, and then frequency limit. Of course, when it's set to 200 here, it's not going to cut off anything over 200, which is normally fine. So let's have a quick listen before.
Podcast.
If we just grab that little plosive there at the beginning on podcast, using the default settings, click render.
Podcast.
And it's gone. Simple as that. If I have a podcast that's got loads of plosives in, I sometimes run the entire thing through it. Just turn the sensitivity down, so it's just make sure it's only picking up those big plosives. Maybe turn the frequency down to 150 hertz or so. But yeah, so this is kind of the easy way of doing things, but obviously it's a paid piece of software. And finally, we're going to take a look in Audacity. This is free software. So like I said, whatever software you have, even if you don't have any paid DAW or anything, you can still use the same process. So we're going to find that plosive again.
Complain.
And then just going to grab that there. It's around there. And then we're going to do those two fixes again. So first it was dropping the level. I think we did about 6 dB, didn't we? Okay. And then it was reducing some of the bass. Filter curve EQ. And then we'll find around 60 hertz, 60, 70. and then just bring it down by about 8 dB. We did that, didn't we? And let's preview that. Okay, can't really hear that very well, but it sounds okay to me.
Complain.
Okay. Maybe a little bit more on that one. All EQs are different, but typically it's going to be around the same area.
Can't complain.
Okay, and that sounds fine.
Can't complain. Exactly. We really can't complain.
So as you can see, whichever software you have access to, you should be able to get rid of these plosives and make your audio sound more professional. I'm going to be dropping more of these audio fixes videos in the coming weeks, so have a look out for those. Subscribe so you don't miss them. Or if you have a look below the video, I'll link the whole playlist once they're out. Let me know in the comments section below what method are you going to be using for fixing the plosives in your audio. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.